Good day to everyone and good day to our Professor Dr. Arlene De Castro. For today's report, I will be discussing about the opportunities to individuals and teams in performing leadership roles and responsibility. This lesson is prepared by yours truly, Miss Karen M. Balincos from MAED 2B. And having said that, we will be discussing the opportunities to individuals and teams in performing leadership roles and responsibilities. In my report, leadership or the term leadership is also included. So, let's start. Let's start my report by defining what is leadership. So as you can see in my presentation, leadership is influence. And with that, as we go further, when we say leadership, the definition of this term is the process of influencing people and providing an environment for them to achieve team or organizational objective. That simply means that leadership is inseparable by the term influence because to lead means to influence also. As we go further, we will know who are those leaders we are talking about, or in short, who is a leader. So here, a leader is a person who has a vision, a drive, and a commitment to achieve that vision and the skills to make it happen. To answer the question, who is a leader? For me, everyone is a leader in his or her own organization. Even if you don't hold a titled leadership position, we can practice leadership. And since leadership is influence, as a leader, we must have first our vision plus followership followed by influence to make it equivalent to leadership. So as you can see, it is not just leadership and influence itself. Meron ding process to influence others. Of course, to influence them, first we have a vision. And as a leader, it is also our characteristic to be a good follower first before leading them. I have here some quotations about leadership that will help us to dig deeper on the term leadership. So, according to Dwight D. Eisenhower, leadership is the art of getting someone else to do something you want done because he wants to do it. Next, we also have by John C. Maxwell, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. This one is very familiar when it comes to leadership. And then last but not the least, we also have from John F. Kennedy. It says their leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. As I have said a while ago, leadership and influence are both inseparable. For me, it is somewhat similar with John F. Kennedy's quotation about leadership, but instead of influence, for him, leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. And before we will mention the opportunities that might be possible or that might arrive in our leadership term, of course, as a leader, it is not just you know how to lead your followers or how to lead your team or group. First, let's consider these qualities of a good leader for us to make sure that we can provide opportunities for others. So, we have here the shared vision, as I have stated a while ago or as I've mentioned. And the next one is lead change. So, you have the view, the goal, that leading is not just about leading, but you also wanted to improve them and change them and transform them to be a better follower. Next, of course, as a leader, we have to inspire people. They have to be motivated and inspired by our leadership. The next one is, of course, being honest. The fifth is set examples or being a role model for them. The next one is empower people, 'di ba? We have to empower them. And next is forward looking. We have to be optimistic in everything, and we have to look on all things in a positive ways. And the last one is being competent. So we have to really push our people to fight and to continue. And that's it. Be competent. And now let's talk about the opportunities that will be available as we lead, and also will be available for others, for our followers, 'di ba? As we are leading them. Now let's talk about the opportunities. As you can see on my screen, we have the mentor teacher, the teacher leader, the teacher, the content leader, school leader, district leader, and everything. For as much as we are leading a certain group or a certain organization, we will have a lot of opportunities to do for our followers and for ourselves as well. And providing people with meaningful skill stretching opportunities is a leader's most important job, diba? That's not an overstatement. Providing people with enriching opportunities is so important that Albert Einstein said, all that is valuable in human society depends on the opportunity for development accorded the individual. Einstein knew that opportunity has always been life's most powerful motivator. People will move mountains for a leader as long as moving the mountain provides them with enriching opportunities. It's in the pursuit of opportunities that people can try themselves, test themselves also, better themselves, and even find themselves. A big part of leaders' job is to provide people with opportunities to grow, to progress, and evolve. So, leaders have to be opportunity creator. And let's talk about the opportunities that we can make as we lead them to a better life or to a better plans. First one of the opportunities listed is to provide a vision. As a leader, we can give them an opportunity to provide a vision. When team members know the vision and goals of the practice, they are more focused and understand how their individual role helps to drive the success of the business. Providing a vision for the entire healthcare team is the single most important role of the practice owner. Employees cannot be expected to participate in a common effort if they don't know the goals of the practice. Second one is we can also inspire and motivate, and vice versa. As a leader, we have an opportunity also to be inspired and to be motivated. So leaders and followers that inspire and motivate their teams solicit input from employees. Keep the members informed, give timely and specific feedback regarding job performance, ensure training needs are met, and hold employees accountable. So the definition of leadership is to inspire, influence, and guide others to participate in a common effort. Good leaders don't just bark orders or hand out objectives with no explanation. Instead, they use effective communication and motivation, or they use motivation techniques to facilitate action by their teams. The third one is to delegate and empower. This is also an opportunity for everyone to delegate them, to delegate our team, to delegate our members, and empower them. And also vice versa, as a leader, di ba? Good leaders surround themselves with the right people and the right jobs. This facilitates being able to lead rather than manage. So, practice owners need to begin the process of effective delegation and empowerment with this individual. All too often, veterinary practices don't have a practice manager with the necessary skills for their position, or the practice owner unwittingly sabotages this person's success by overloading them, by giving them a lot of works to do with responsibility, or neglecting to empower them to achieve practice goals. Sometimes we are bombarded with a lot of things to do, with a lot of responsibilities, that we forgot, that we neglect to empower our members, 'di ba? Yan. And last but not the least is to provide ongoing support. Everyone needs support, 'di ba? Especially in the team. So as a leader, it is your opportunity to support them, and also as a follower, or as a team member, they will have an opportunity also to support each other. So we have to stay involved by periodically asking what support they need from you, from us as a leader, removing barriers that might block their progress. Genuinely want and support your employees' success, or your team's success. Offer encouragement and guidance when they meet roadblocks and bottlenecks. So I hope, I hope, guys, classmates, that all of these opportunities will be marked, or will be noted, for us to be motivated, and for us to be more competent. Let's always think of these opportunities that we can have when we lead, 'di ba? When we practice leading. So these are just some of the opportunities mentioned. I believe that we have a lot, or there are a lot of opportunities that we can gain from leading. But for now, hanggang dito na lang muna. So this end my report, and before I will end my report, I will leave you a quotation of this one. So if opportunity doesn't knock, let's build a door. So I believe na when we lead, it's impossible that there are no opportunities that will come on our way. It is will be depending on how we look the things, how we look the environment, to be an opportunities for us to do good things, or to do our responsibility in a nice and good way. And we are doing that not because we are pushed to do that, but because it is the opportunities available, and we have to grab it for ourselves and also for our teams. And this ends my report, ma'am. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. God bless. By the way, again, my name is Karen M. Balincos. I'm a ed student from second year B section. Thank you, and have a good day.